So if you're an Orlando homeowner, you probably know this feeling. You absolutely love your neighborhood, but your house, well, it feels a little stuck in the past. Today we're going to talk about how you can refresh and modernize your home with some really smart, high-impact updates that won't break the bank.
Okay, so picture this. You're in a fantastic spot, maybe Winter Park, Lake Nona, Dr. Phillips, you name it. You love the community, the location is perfect, but the house itself? Yeah, it might feel like it's from another decade entirely. And trust me, that's a really common feeling around here.
And this quote from the local pros at TJ Handyman Services, it just hits the nail on the head, right? They hear it all the time from people who love the bones of their house but are just tired of it feeling, well, tired.
But what is that old house feeling anyway? Let's, really break down what actually makes a house feel dated.
It's all in the little things, isn't it? That hallway that's always dark, even in the middle of the day. Those honey oak cabinets that were super stylish back in the 90s. These things just add up, and they can kind of drain the energy from a space that you should absolutely love coming home to.
But here is the really good news. You don't need a massive demolition project to change that feeling. Not at all. The real key is being strategic. So let's look at how to modernize without that huge, expensive overhaul.
This right here is so important. The biggest mistake people make is trying to do it all at once. You make this giant to-do list and then nothing happens. You're just totally overwhelmed. The smart approach is to focus on the projects that give you the most bang for your buck, and you tackle those first.
And look, when you're trying to figure all this stuff out, experience is everything. The team we're talking about, TJ Handyman Services, they've been working on Orlando homes since 2012. That's more than a decade of really understanding what works for the homes and the climate right here in Central Florida.
Okay, now this is where it gets really exciting. Just look at these numbers. Check out the kitchen cabinets. Instead of tearing everything out, just painting them and putting on new hardware can save you 70 to 80%. Or the bathroom. A simple regrout and some new fixtures can give you that fresh, clean feeling while saving you almost 90% over a full demo. It's about working smarter, not harder. If there is one secret weapon in the budget-friendly update arsenal, it is paint. Hands down. It's the cheapest, fastest way to completely transform a room. And especially here in Orlando, a light, neutral color can just grab all that beautiful Florida sunshine and fill your home with it. It makes everything feel bigger, cleaner, and brighter almost instantly.
All right, so we've got the strategy down. Now let's dive into some specific, high-impact project ideas for the most important rooms in your house.
I mean, the kitchen is the heart of the home, right? But a full remodel is crazy expensive. Check out how simple a refresh can be. Step 1, paint those old cabinets a crisp modern color. Step 2, swap out the old knobs for some sleek new hardware. Step 3, put in a new, modern faucet. That's it. 3 steps, no demolition, and your kitchen feels brand new.
Now, I get it. A project like that, even if it sounds simple, can feel like a lot. And if you just want it done right and you want it done now, this is when it's a great idea to call in a pro. You can get a free, clear estimate and figure out a plan by calling 321-424-8590.
All right, let's take that same idea into the bathroom. This comparison is just perfect. You're not tearing out tile or moving plumbing. You're just making smart swaps. That old rusty light bar, gone. In its place, a modern LED fixture. That dingy stained grout gets scraped out and replaced with fresh, clean caulk, a new faucet and mirror, and boom, the whole room just feels elevated. Okay, let's talk floors for a second because this is a big one. Here in Florida, luxury vinyl plank, or LVP, is an absolute game changer. It gives you that beautiful, high-end wood look, but it's 100% waterproof, which, in our humidity, is a total lifesaver. Plus, it's super durable for kids and pets, and it costs way less than real hardwood. It's pretty much the perfect flooring for an Orlando home.
So all this talk about projects brings up a really big question every homeowner faces. When do you do it yourself, and when is it time to call in an expert?
And look, the key here is to just be honest with yourself. Yeah, you can probably paint a wall, but what about installing that new faucet, or replacing a light fixture, or laying down that LVP flooring so it looks perfect? Sometimes a DIY attempt can turn into a much bigger, more expensive problem. Calling a professional handyman for those trickier jobs just makes sure it's done right the first time. It saves you so much time and money in the long run.
So if you decide that getting professional help is the way to go, the most important thing is finding somebody you can trust. A local expert who really gets the unique character of Orlando homes. And that trust is often built on being able to handle, well, everything. It's not just about the big remodel projects. The right pro can help with that full kitchen refresh we talked about, sure, but they can also finally tackle all those smaller things on your list. Patching drywall, putting together that new furniture, or just knocking out that whole honey-do list.
And that's because being truly local really matters. We're not talking about some faceless national chain. We're talking about a team that's working in neighborhoods from Lake Nona to Winter Garden and from Oviedo to Kissimmee. They're part of our Central Florida community. They're your neighbors.
You know, this quote from them really just says it all. This isn't some big corporation with a call center 1,000 miles away. It's a family-owned business right here in Orlando. And that last line, we sit in the same I-4 traffic as you do. I mean, if that doesn't say we get it, I don't know what does.
So what's the takeaway here? It's that with a smart plan and the right help, you absolutely can transform that tired old house into a modern home that you really truly love. If you're ready to stop thinking about it and start doing it, their website, tjhandymanservicesllc.com, is the best place to learn more and finally turn that to-do list into a done list.